According to Alan Lincoln, he said, planning is bringing the future into today so that you can do something about it. One of the most important rules of personal effectiveness is 10 to 90 rules. The 10 to 90 rules states that 10% of time you spend planning your list saves you 90% of time it takes you to get a job done, and that is true. Hello everyone, this is your one and only, yes, this is your one and only Lady CI. Actually, officially, I am Charity Yobasa, but this is Lady CI page. So I am here as a middleman. I'll keep saying that I'm here as a middleman to stand as a bridge between you, your book, and I, the reader. Like, being a middleman, you know what that means, right? So guys, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and even commenting. You're sharing your thoughts with me, because of course I love when people share their thoughts, and I love making friends. So yes, thanks guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's more of a way you encourage me to tell me that don't worry, keep pushing, I'm there, I'm just at your back. You understand? You know that saying now, I stand your body like eczema. That's it. I want you to stand at my back like an eczema. So guys, right into this video, I'll be talking on part 2. Part 2 is plan every day in advance. Let me just tell you, there's one of my video I just made, and that video I was talking of my friend that I went to visit. I went to her house, and I'm sorry guys, I'm just looking at my beauty. Yes, so I went to her house and she writes her goals. More like, I told you, me, some days I don't write my goals. I just wake up and I'll tell myself that, okay, I'm going to this place, I'm going to do this. These are the list of things I hope to achieve by the end of the day. Those are daily plans, actually. These are daily plans. So, but when I went to meet her, and I discovered that I barely achieve everything. I just achieve 1 or 2. Then the remaining 3, most of the times I think of 5 things that I hope to achieve that day, but I end up achieving only 2, or some days 1. But when I went to see my friend, and she told me that she did not tell me, I saw her writing her plans down. Do you know how, like, you'll be like someone writing her plan down, it looks like this person is very serious with her life or his life. So I saw her writing her plan. I did not ask her, but I was like encouraged. So after reading this brilliant Tracy's book, I discovered that it is very important to write your plans down. But when do you write your plans down? So in this book we'll be talking about when to write your plans down, how do you write your plans, the reasons you write your plans, all in what I'll be talking about in this video. So stay tuned and watch till the end of this video. Thanks guys. As you do so, may God richly bless you in the name of Jesus. So an old adage goes that if you're given an elephant to eat, how do you go about it? The simple answer is that you should start eating it. You take a bite one after the other, right? That's how they eat meat. That's how you go about it. So that's the same way you eat your frog. And this is not just a frog, the ugliest of your frog. Ugliest of your frog simply means the hardest of your task that you should do. This is posing a threat to you, and it's kind of very difficult for you to do. So that is your hardest that's your ugliest frog. So it's just telling you how you go about it. You take it bit by bit. By the time you check, you discover that you are even done. Let me give a life instance. There is a textbook that we had this semester to read. Yeah, this textbook, looking at it is very big, like kind of voluminous, but when you go bit by bit, like chapter after chapter and after chapter, you discover that by the time you are done with 3 chapters, 1 chapter, you move to the next chapter, you move to the next chapter, like the vibration and the energy increases because you've been able to achieve 1 chapter. You move to the next and you'll be like, wow, I'm an achiever, I'm moving forward. So that was it. So it's just about you giving, like a big book, you give yourself more, like you eat the frog bit by bit, even if it's ugly. You understand? When I mean ugly, I mean it's overwhelming. Like it has the ability to bring your esteem or your energy, your confidence on how you can do that thing down. But you being able to achieve bit by bit, your self-esteem grows and your confidence also grows. And there is one advice Tracy told us. Tracy told us that we should never for any reason write our plans that day when we want to do it. So that was one mistake my friend was making, but to me, I didn't see it as a mistake because I felt like she was even doing better than I myself, because situations where I only achieve 2 things out of 10 things, she tends to achieve about 6, 7 out of her 10 things. But Tracy now tells us that if we should plan in advance, like the night before, and we plan, we go to sleep, our subconscious mind is like ready to, while we are sleeping, our subconscious mind is planning, preparing, organizing, you know, all these words for the way, like how relevant and how important it is to plan before time. Yes, so the different lists for different purposes. Like what this means is that, let me read something. First, create a master list. Okay, this is different lists for different purposes. There's what we call master list. There is others we call weekly list and monthly list, your daily list. I feel like the master list is basically what you hope to, is just more like a long-term goals or long-term plan or long-term achievements, things you hope to achieve. While the then he tells us of the making different, ensuring that you have a different list. That's one thing I lacked different lists. I feel like most people lacked different lists. So we should apply this method into our you understand, that's a way to avoid procrastination. How to eat our frogs, you understand, is basically you having a vision, your master plan, you write it in your master list. Master list could be like a long-term goal within 2 years, a year, in 10 years, those plans in which you want to achieve, you ought to achieve to take you to your next level. So that is for that. Then the next list you should also make is your monthly list. What is your monthly list? Your monthly list should contain things, since your long-term goal, which is your master list, your monthly list ought to contain things from your master list, you understand, and that monthly list should be written the month before that month, you understand. Then it shouldn't be that month, it could be 2 months in front, a month in front, but it shouldn't be in that month. So that's about your monthly list. Your weekly list, same. You should write your weekly list before that week, your daily list before that week, before that day. That is how you get your list. And these lists opt to contain things from the higher list. For example, you have a monthly list, and you know that weeks makes up a month, and to achieve those things you've written for a month, you have to go weekly to achieve the monthly goals, just the way you have to go daily to achieve your weekly goals. So things you've written a week things for your weekly goals, you have to imbibe them, or I don't know what they call, inscribe them every single day, bit by bit. That is how you eat your elephant, which is your ugliest of frog. I have come to the end of this video, and I hope you love this video. I hope this video actually taught you something. I hope you enjoyed this video, most importantly, and I hope you got something new, because what's the purpose, what's the essence if you don't get something new? Yes, I hope this video actually taught you something new, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel and comment what you think, but don't forget to like my video. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. I love you so much, and I'm happy to make a family with you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out, but don't forget, bye. I remain your one and only Lady CI. See you in my next phase of life.